What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick of the Cleveland Guardians versus Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball matchup going down Saturday, October 5th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. The Cleveland Guardians sending out Tanner Bibee for the start in this one, while the Detroit Tigers will send out Tyler Holton as an opener, or potentially the first arm out in a bullpen game for the Detroit Tigers. But that's kind of what the Detroit Tigers have been doing for the better part of the second half of the season, and it worked wonders for them as the Detroit Tigers, helped ride Tariq Skubal to, the winning game one, and they were able to close things down after Skubal left after 6 innings. But in game two, the Tigers implemented the same sort of strategy. Holton was the opener, and they used 7 starters all in relief in that game. And while Jackson Jobe was the only one that really struggled in that game, it was still another solid bullpen game from the Detroit Tigers. And I think that if that's the route they're going to go here, this could be a Tigers team that could have some success. The bats had to wake up late in that game, in that winning game 2 against the Astros, but I still think that it can work here because we've seen Detroit have success with the bullpen game against the Guardians earlier this season. Now, Tanner Bibee getting the start here. And Bibee, the Guardians won 2 of his last 3 starts against the Tigers this season. Last time we saw him back on June 29th, it was 6 innings, a 2-run ball for Bibee against the Tigers in an 8-4 victory. Also 5 innings, a 1-run ball before that in a 2-1 victory for the Guardians. So Bibee is still one of the more consistent options that the Guardians have had, and I would argue that he was probably the staff ace for this Guardians rotation for much of the season. But that being said, this is still a red-hot Tigers team facing a pitcher in Bibee that has been more susceptible at home this season. On the road, Bibee, a 2.76 ERA, but at home, a 4.15 ERA. And the fact of the matter is, I think the Tigers are going to come out flying because they have to get to Bibee as much as they can, because this Cleveland bullpen, over the last couple weeks, going back to September 20th, the last 2 weeks of play, the Guardians bullpen has been lights out. A 1.20 staff ERA out of the pen for the Guardians, and as good as Detroit's bullpen has been, once you get into that Cleveland bullpen, it can be really hard to drum up offense. We've seen it time and time again this season. I do think, though, that the value here is with the Detroit Tigers, given the run they've been on, making it through the wild card round, into the divisional round. And I think that the Tigers are playing with house money at this point. Sometimes the most dangerous team to play is a team that's got nothing to lose. And the Detroit Tigers, like I said, there was little expectation for this Tigers team. They went on a run in the second half and are in the postseason, and they're making the most of this opportunity. So I'm going to go with the Detroit Tigers here. I'm going to take a shot on the plus money to draw first blood, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.